It's your girl, Not Eat the Goddess, and I'm back again with another video. This is a At the Crossroads with Not Eat the Goddess video. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, because I will come back with part twos, part two, for these videos, y'all. I apologize. It's so much going on. This side hits a lot different than my other channel. Um, and to be honest, I've had a lot going on in my life. I have a lot of stories to cover, y'all. And every day there's more stories to cover. All right. I don't do this for clout. I don't know any of these people at all. Some well, let me not say some, but I know for a fact one is from my home state, and I've already covered her story on my other channel. When I do her part two over here, I'm going to include the link, okay? Um, it's a lot, and it's very challenging at times um, to explain everything in one sitting. Um, I know you all have seen a lot on these stories. I only look into the stories enough to get whatever background information I may need to have because I do provide a synopsis at the beginning for those of you all who may know of these individuals, but maybe not their story, right? You just know whatever you've seen on TV or what you may have just heard about it. Some of y'all just know these people as celebrities, know them by their art, okay, whatever that is for them, their profession. And so some don't have a clue. They may know some of these people, but not all, right? Um, I just honestly find it quite disgusting um, the way people exploit these individuals, their stories and their situations, the case surrounding it, things of that nature. Um, those of us who are genuine, thank you, Spirit, this isn't something easy to do. Um, this side is specifically to people who have lost their lives, right? Whether the case is considered open, closed, whether they're considered to be missing, you know, it's answers that are needed. Um, I do cover both celebrities and, regular people. All right. It's the best way to just put that. All right. Consumers, however you want to, but regular people, um, that age range, it's these are real people regardless. This is my job and my point. These are real people who lost their lives in senseless ways. All right. This is a spiritual war, not a physical war. But what goes on in the spiritual eventually manifests into the physical. All right. So some of these people have found themselves caught in situations, organizations, etc., that didn't have their best interest at hand, that marked them to be killed. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm just a very direct person to be killed. All right, for their own benefit. Um, some of these people aren't, and they were still marked to be killed for someone else's own benefit or some people. Like, it's a lot, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. This video in particular um, is going to be all about PopSmoke. All right, all of the information you need to know about me is down below. All right, I thank you all in advance for your support. All right, we're gonna just jump in. All right, let me clear the energy. I don't know if I already did so. All right. A lot of y'all know Pop Smoke by his music and the impression that he made in the music industry. All right, in a short time of being in the music industry. But of course, people know him in real life, grew up with him, things of that nature. All right, he was born on July the 20th in 1999, and unfortunately, he was killed tragically on February the 19th, 2020. He grew up loving to play basketball. All right, he had hoop dreams. He loved b-ball. But unfortunately, his dreams of being a professional basketball player was crushed when he was told by the doctors that he had a heart murmur and could no longer play. And this is as a kid, y'all. So know that he had hoop dreams. He even moved to Philly to attend the Rock Top Academy to pursue his dreams as a b-ball player when he was a teenager. All right, so he was adamantly putting in the work. He was dedicated. He was serious. Excuse me. So this was very crushing to him. I heard to his spirit to hear that he could not fulfill his hoop dreams. So after this realization that he was unable to be in the NBA due to his health condition, Pop Smoke turned to the streets to find comfort. All right. Um, I know a lot of people like to judge people, but until you walk in that person's shoes, how can you? That just boil down to your opinion, right? So he did. This is where he found his comfort. Now, after getting in trouble a few times and having to change schools 9 different times, and his dreams again of being a basketball player long gone, he joined the G Stone Crips and started to grind in the streets to survive. Now, the area that the G Stone Crips represents are associated with the Wolves, the Woes, the Wolves. People say it differently. I'm country, but they do say the Woes, okay, in Brooklyn. So in 2019, Pop Smoke released his song Flexing, and he started networking. Once he dropped Welcome to the Party, his career took off because, of course, it was an instant hit. Most people remember that song as his introduction into the music game. But sadly, less than a year later, on February 19th, 2020, he was gunned down inside his Airbnb while a female companion waited for him in the connected bedroom while he showered. Okay? He was minding his own business. He wasn't bothering anyone. He was literally taking a shower. Okay? In a romantic mindset, right? An intimate mindset, an intimate setting. Okay? They took his watch, and even though he tried to get away, they intentionally took his life. Okay, as well. There were people, excuse me, there were people downstairs because he had some friends staying with him there. Okay, so I want y'all to grasp all of this. There were people that was there outside of them. They wasn't in that Airbnb by themselves. 4 men broke in through the balcony. All right, because he's upstairs. So they literally came in through the balcony outside, upstairs. One approached Pop Smoke, female companion, and the other 3 went after Pop Smoke. This is what the reports say. Everything I say here is alleged. Let me go ahead and say that. On anything, it's alleged. All right, right. They took his Rolex watch, unloaded on him, and then ran off. That's weird. That's weird. Anyone with common sense knows that is weird. If the intentions were to rob him, why didn't you just rob him? Y'all didn't do all of that. Y'all didn't climb up like a ninja and come in his, Airbnb for a Rolex watch. Okay, especially when it was money there, other valuables there. Okay, if you came to rob the place, why not rob everybody downstairs as well? Okay, no, the intentions was to take his life. The alarm system was somehow shut off and no one else in the house was harmed nor targeted. They came only straight to Pop Smoke, making it obvious that it was a hit on his life. There were so many valuable items that they could have happily taken, again, if it was a robbery. And when I was typing that, I heard botched robbery. Okay? It was made to look like a robbery gone bad. Botched robbery, but it is obvious that it was a hit. Oh God, my apologies. All came through. It was said, I don't know if I even documented that. But Spirit keep giving it to me, keep showing it to me, and keep bringing. It was said that it was someone in that house. Thank you, Spirit, a mole within that house who told them, the people who came in, when Pop Smoke went upstairs. They was telling his, thank you, Spirit, these people, this person was part of the setup, in other words, and was telling them Pop Smoke's every move, that entire day, night, everything. I know it was said he accidentally leaked his whereabouts. Uh, Accidentally leaked his whereabouts. Um, and I'm telling you, that's the second call that came through. And this could, okay, slow down, Spirit. Okay, because it's something with that. I'll come back to that, y'all. It's something with that. Um, so as I was saying, it was made to look like a robbery gone bad, botched robbery, but it's obvious that it was a hit and clearly an inside job. Now, this is even the narrative that is pushed by the police, okay, stating that it was even done by other gang members. How did they know he was at that Airbnb at that specific time? Even if they knew he was staying there, he could have went out and got something to eat. He could have went out to the club. He could have anything. When it just, they're giving me so much, and I'm just like, ugh. He could have went out just checking out the city that he was in. Anything, right? How did they know he was there? How did they even know exactly what room he was at? He was in at that exact moment. Why wouldn't he make sure that there's an alarm and that it was set when he knows he has a lot of valuable items in there, as well as the most valuable asset of all, himself, his life. He's the star there. So, not saying that but yeah, see, I heard a team. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. He probably even had instructed somebody to check, okay, or what have you, because I just can't see that. I know some people are like, oh, what somebody want to think about? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you think about anything that's going to help to keep you safe, let alone all the people you brought with you? Come on now. That's just I just feel like that's common sense. You understand what I'm saying? But most of all, of course, he had people he thought was with him. They didn't take his diamond studded chain, none of his money that was there, just his Rolex watch off his wrist. An item that was personally and directly on him, a link. Was this for proof that they completed the job? These are like the questions that I'm asking. We're gonna cover when I pull the cards, okay? I have a lot of questions. Y'all gonna all the videos. I have a lot of questions. As a number of you all, right? But then how did the gunman know that Pop Smoke was upstairs unarmed? Let's run it back. Now he's a gang member. He's, you know what I'm saying? Again, somebody from the streets who know enough about the street life to know to protect himself again. So even if he didn't have a gun, people can be naive all they want. I'm not going to be upset with someone's security or whatever having guns because other people tote guns. What are you going to do with a knife in a gunfight? Okay, right. So how did they know he was unarmed? Supposedly no one was armed in the entire Airbnb. Nobody. And besides his female companion alone in his room inside of the Airbnb, everyone else is downstairs. You get what I'm saying? So why wouldn't it be automatically assumed they're downstairs as well? Because at one point it was, right? So some speculations are that PopSmoke accidentally leaked his own address, as I've already said, when he showed some luggage on a live that he posted on his social media account or accounts. He could have definitely posted it to more than one account. But how again does this explain how well planned their entrance, and execution was? Somebody really don't want me to get these messages out. This is ridiculous. Why is his female companion demanding for his best friend, the one who is said to have leaked all of his moves? Why is she demanding for his best friend to come forward and tell the truth? What is that truth? What really happened? She stated that she noticed him acting weird. That this best friend kept looking out the window. He just looked off to her and was constantly texting someone while they was all together that night. And that's what Spirit kept showing me. So if I feel like he was texting because this person may have been calling, he could have even been the one that was blowing them up. It was a lot of calls, but I don't think they was accepted because it was in the middle of something. Like how those two calls came through while I'm in the middle of this video. All right. And it could, I mean, it could have been some type of moments from that night where they were on some type of video, some cameras may have been used or whatever. They could have even just been watching videos. I don't know. Right. So she said that she's seen everything and that he even had a chance to save them and he didn't. All right. She stated that he ruined her life and he just needs to come forward. Now, I don't look into all that like that. I don't follow, I don't do that. All right. I have genuine gifts. So anything hidden, I'm going to find out anyway, or what have you. So, yeah. So I haven't, and I did this back in June. Okay. Because I was supposed to do PopSmoke first. Thank you, Spirit. But Mo 3 birthday ended up coming around. So I did Mo 3 video first. And it's been a lot that's transpired because, see, people don't want this out. My videos, my readings, and I don't need the cards, but some of y'all know that. A lot of y'all don't. But they're timeless, past, present, and future. No matter when they were posted, no matter what's going on, people are still reaching out to me about the Alexis Ware case, of how things that I covered in that video, I believe it was like 2 or 3 hours long, the information is steady coming out. And shout out to all of you all who do keep me updated with those confirmations. Okay? I appreciate you all. Any of you all who have already sent information on stories y'all want me to cover, I will be covering those stories this week. I haven't forgot about anyone. This is something that I have to walk around on my heart, on my shoulders, and on my mind, that I don't sit around and speak to people about. That's not, I just have a job to do. I just have work to do, and that's perfectly fine. But y'all have to understand, again, it's unseen forces. It's people that are seen, and it's unseen forces, okay, who they utilize, and operate as. I don't want to go over you all's head, but I know it will over a number of you all's head. If you know, you know. They don't want these messages out. They don't want someone who's able to tell you what's up to say what's up. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these people feel like they've gotten away with these crimes, with these murders and things like that, and the way that it went down. They want people to think it was one way when it was really another. And so I haven't forgot about anyone. If y'all want me to cover anyone's story, send it in. My email is down below. The platforms that I'm on are down below. So you can DM me. However, you can even leave it in the comment section. Okay? Just let me know and I will cover their stories. I promise. So anyway, this is what the last I know, this is what she said. I don't know if this woman has disappeared. I don't know if she's still speaking on it. I don't know. All right. I know so many people who have lost their lives, so much nonsense going on. Excuse me. It do seem like Pop Smoke's case have been swept under the rug. And it may be mainly because the police is just like, oh, hey, it was retaliation, or, a hit from another gang. Just it's to desensitize people. It's for people to say, oh, well, his life didn't matter. His life does matter. What happened to him matters. Just like anyone else, it matters. All right. So this again, this is what she had to say about it. And you all can easily look that information up if you want to see for yourself. Now, she herself, though, could be part of all of this. You understand what I'm saying? She definitely could be a part of all of this, and just like she could be scared, or she could just be trying to make sure that she isn't implemented in any of the crimes that whoever done this and whoever all is responsible are responsible, that she don't fall in that category. No backlash. She don't want the internet, right? All of you all or whoever to light up, she just don't want her life ruined even further than what she feels it's already been ruined. But does that mean she didn't play a part? Does that mean she wasn't paid or anything else? I heard she could even been forced to do it. I don't know, but we get ready to find out. Now, when I did my research, I'm telling y'all, it's something so off here. When I did my research, I did see energy that appeared to be off with his friend, with the guy in question. All right, that's said to be the best friend. I definitely seen that for myself. Let me say this. You all are gonna notice I don't say the names of anyone except for the victim, period. Because that's my focus. So it isn't that I don't know their names. I just don't. It's too many other channels and outlets and media sources that give them all that clout, and that's what they seek. That's energy. They don't get any play over here. So no, I won't speak on anyone's names unless I'm divinely guided to, or if it's a story that you all sent to me and y'all say y'all want me to include the names, then I will. But no, other than that, no. We're focused on the victims. So yeah, I seen that the energy was off. There was an incident where Pop Smoke allegedly was granted the permission to borrow a car worth $375,000 for one of his music videos that belonged to a very wealthy friend of his, and he was said to have transported it from Europe to the United States. And it was found parked. It's said to have been found parked in front of his mother's home. He was arrested at the JFK International Airport in New York upon his arrival from Europe. With the man going through so much effort to get him arrested for it, he was the type of, he has the type of money, excuse me. He has the type of money to pay for a hit on someone. Okay, in other words, if he has a $375,000 card that he can loan to a friend for a video, this man has bread, right? He has the bag. So if he felt disrespected, he could have gotten someone from the inside to assist him on succeeding with the execution. Okay? That means he know people in high places. So the question is who? The female companion who was with Pop Smoke that night stated that his friend ruined her life, again, getting her mixed up with them people. What did she mean, and who was she speaking of? Was she the only one there, with him in that room, truthfully speaking? Because someone else, he was in the shower. Someone else could have came in that room with her. You understand what I'm saying? And by the time the others came in to rob him and kill him, that person could have stepped out the room, anything. We don't know. Pop Smoke isn't here to tell his side of it. You know what I mean? So this is just what they said. If all, we know it could have been a few people in there. And they all agreed that the story was XYZ. Was she only there to throw Pop Smoke guard off and throw his best friend under the bus to save herself from being incriminated or otherwise? Who all is involved? Who is responsible for the hit on him? And any other important message that Pop Smoke wants to know. I also want to know, does this pertain to the incident with his European friend about the car that was said to have been stolen? All right. Why would he have him arrested if he was going to have him killed? Okay. Right. We have to make this make sense. Now, know that the record labels put life insurance policies on their artists, and his biggest album came out after he passed away. Look at how they do them. He's gone, and now, oh, it's everything. All you hear is pop smoke everywhere, pop smoke everywhere. All you see is all these other celebs who've been in the game in his part of his music, and they're bigging him up. Okay, after they took him out, right? Therefore, they made millions. Okay, the record labels made millions off of his passing because his sales went through the roof. They are literally still dropping his music and still making millions off of him. Y'all think that money goes to their families? No, we don't. This is why it's such a fight for their catalog, for their, like, listen, their catalogs, because a lot of them have a lot of music. They have endless connections, just like his wealthy friend. It could have easily set him up as well. He was one of the hottest drill rappers from Brooklyn, New York. He passed away before his career could even take off. He was set up, but again, by who? He was only 20 when he died. All right. That alone is heartbreaking, right? He was prevented from making his dreams come true. Once again, for the most part, music is a way out of the streets for a lot of people. All right. And he wanted more regardless. And I honestly can't see him stealing someone's car and parking it at his mama house like no one would find it. So that could have been a setup in itself. And then he couldn't even get off the plane without being immediately arrested. So that's what I'm saying. I just feel like that, not saying it didn't happen, but that in itself seems like a setup, y'all. Okay. Now, what was the understanding that him and his friend had, and what is the real underlying reason for him to prompt Pop Smoke to be arrested? Because the friend could have told him, if you gave me the okay to put it in a music video, how am I going to do that unless you want me to shoot the music video here in Europe? Why would I shoot the video in Europe when I'm from the States? He's from New York. Why wouldn't he want, come on now. He's a drill rapper. So he's not going to be posted up in a country he's not from doing videos of his own music unless like he intended to. That's what. But see, it's deeper than that. They don't get to choose a lot of things. They do and wear and say what they're instructed. This is part of what happens when they become puppets for the PTV, for the industry, for Hollywood. All right. This is part of that, selling their soul. You belong to me now. Whatever I say, I'm the puppet master. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, so what was the real understanding they had? Was he working with the record labels to help bring Pop Smoke down by trying to set the narrative in advance? Or even simply trying to tarnish his image and name before he could get started? Again, there will be a part 2, okay, on the spiritual warrior side. Y'all let me know below in the comments, what are your thoughts? Also, again, let me know if y'all would like for me to cover anyone's story. All right. If you all would like to donate to our channel, the information is below. Please, again, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, select all so you don't miss any of my videos. And again, on my other channel is where my love and zodiac and child messages and all those readings are. All right. If you like a personal, the information is down below as well, because I do not do part 2s to regular people for regular people's story. All right. Like Alexis Ware, for instance, I didn't do a part 2 on the spiritual word side. Let me say that. A side where you would have to have a membership. Y'all more than welcome to come on over. The information is below, but I don't do that. Those are stories that everyone is to see. Celebs, not still stories for everyone to see, but it's just different. It's so many layers we discussed over there, about the spiritual warfare and blah blah blah, everything pertaining to it on a deeper level. So that's the spiritual warrior side. Okay, now let's jump into this. let's jump into this. So those are the questions that I have. If any of you all have questions or things y'all want me to cover, with any of the stories that I share over here, just again let me know. All right, down below, or send me an email or DM. So I see Saturn. I see Saturn energy. Wow, I see Jupiter energy. I see Aquarius energy. He's an Aquarius, isn't he? No, 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 no. He's Leo. Ah, it happened in Aquarius season. I see Motivite crystal. Could be an Aquarius involved. I'll send back any and all energy, good or bad, high or low. So whatever you send is back to you. So I see first house, the self, ruled by Mars, physical appearance, intimate details of your personal life, second chances, future mishaps, beginnings, consciousness, the zodiac sign that aligns within the rules that is Aries, um, first impressions, how we appear to others and how we begin things. Oh, wow. All right. So, again, these are people who look into their birth charts and all. I wonder what sign is in his first house. A mitrine crystal, mental and spiritual clarity, decisiveness. The element is wind and fire. Well, the elements are wind and fire. Chakra, solar plexus, and crown. The affirmation: I align my thoughts and will to the divine pattern of my spiritual purpose. Ooh. Okay. Yes. 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 So first and foremost, y'all, I feel like he didn't conform. I'm just gonna be honest. Off top, I'm getting he did not conform. They don't like that. They don't like stuff like that. All right, he didn't conform. Yeah, Bridget, Psychic Flames, 333, Sacred Milk, and Druid Magic. Look at this. Tell me more for PopSmoke. Opening Circle, Protection, Ritual, Lessons, and Simplicity, 33. All right, so we just seen 333 and then 33. I'm telling you, the enemy, the people who do their work, do the enemy's dirty work, those are people with dark black souls. You know what I mean? They've already sold their soul. They've already, tarnished their everything, cursed themselves. So of course they don't care. They want divine souls. Earth Mother is here. Psychic recharge, grounded healer, mentor, and layers. The number 4. Drawing down the moon, divine feminine, source, channel, stillness, 29 broken down to 11, and we have the number 4 on this one. For those of you who are into numerology, who gets it. All right. And see what that 33 breaks down. The 3-6 is already all over this. You know what? I didn't break down the numbers in this. Let's see. Oh wow, it is. Wow. Okay. So let me keep going. It is. Tell me more about smoke. See, radical acceptance, occult knowledge, spiritual, magical, jealous, envy, hatred, feeling lonely, solitude, more questions than answers, rejected, past life karmics. Tell me more when it comes to PopSmoke and what happened to him. Protect your home, cleanse, purify your home. Past life lessons is also here with past life karma. I really do feel like that God was very jealous of him. I do feel like PopSmoke may have been getting into spirituality. He may have already had knowledge of it. People would be amazed. Okay. And it's not a bad thing, but when it comes to the music industry and just the industry and all of that, period, Hollywood, uh, that's all that they're doing just specifically right now. That's all dealing with spiritual warfare. They're going through spiritual warfare. Karmic justice, serve, playing out, balancing everything out, heal your throat chakra. I knew it. Fake friends are doing dark magic on divine masculine, divine feminine, more than one friend. What's going on, PopSmoke? What you want us to know? What happened at night? What's going on? Who all's involved? Fake friends. Fake friends. Spell work, dark magic is involved. Protect yourself for speaking out. Warlock alert. Masculine energy is spiritually attacking you and your family. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me more, PopSmoke. What happened, guys? Feeling lonely, solitude, more questions than answers, rejected. I feel like whatever spell work they was doing on him, it started his awakening. It continued it, strengthened any of his spiritual gifts. We all have the gift of discernment, intuition, whether people use it or not, right? Common sense isn't so common. I feel like he started keeping game with some things. Past life karmas. Tell me more. Ooh. Heal your solar plexus chakra, balance and align it in the reverse. That solar plexus chakra talks about your emotions of desire, your life force energy. These are karmas that was trying to stop his healing and growth. Any and all dark magic has backfired, return to center 10 times. So he started protecting himself. He started fighting back, season of separation. He started separating from these people because he was walking in his North Node energy that he might not even, I really feel like he didn't even realize that he may not even realize that's what he was doing. He knew he wanted a peace of mind though, period. I told you, look, spiritually gifted and tapped in. But see, these are people who intentionally, people think, oh, this is, a chance thing. Things ain't as coincidental as people want you to think. I don't believe in coincidence, to be honest, all right? Karmics were doing love spells on him. Sexuality alert, he or she is using you as a beard or mustache. Wow. Snake alert, trying to get close to you to get information and lead you to a trap. It was a lot of funny business going on. Spiritual attacks, protect yourself. Okay, I cannot make it up if I wanted to. All of this popped up. Past life karmics, heal your root chakra. Radical acceptance, past life connection. Karmics is trying to stop your success, shine, wealth, prosperity. Karmic family, aunts, uncles, and our cousins. And I'm being told to keep it. It's crazy how we find out the people who aren't for us. Because I don't know if that guy's kin to him or not. Separation, divorce, final goodbye. I'm going to pull and get some tea in just a moment. So let's just jump in. What's going on, PopSmoke? I see courtship. Mature man. Coffin. Huh. These are people he loved and care about. These are people he could have definitely been looking out for. Privileged lady fell right here. Flipped over on spiritually gifted and healed root chakra. Sexual energy. See, yeah. His flesh. That's what had her there. He may have even thought she was a privileged lady. Thought she was in high honor, but she knew he was. She knew he was. Look at the gift. She definitely could have gotten some money from him. Look at the unexpected income, or was expecting money from him. Look at the house. Look at this. Tell me more, PopSmoke. What you want to know? Poverty. I also feel like this highlights the fact that he had people around him who didn't have it like him, but I feel like he showed love. Look at the lovers card. Yes, people who were supposed to be friends, families, lovers, loved ones. Could even been a Gemini. Bad health. Look at this. Some of them could have lied about having ailments or illnesses, or they may really do, to get money out of him, unexpected money out of him. Look at the message. Yeah. Woo. It's definitely a masculine involved. That mature man definitely showed up. So it could be an uncle, it could be anyone, a grandfather, a dad, or anyone. Main female came out in the reverse with wealthy man and message. Yep. Lovers and sudden wealth. Look at this. Occupation is at the bottom. Yo, gift failed. I'm going to pick it up just how I fell. It fell just like this over this privileged lady. It's going opposite ways. Occupation came out, despair, and message. All right. He said this. Look with the great fortune. She might have gotten, maybe she agreed with it initially. Maybe she was coerced into it. Maybe they told her they was just gonna rob them and no one was gonna get hurt just to get her to do it. I don't know. But I'm gonna say this. I feel like afterwards, she might have been uneasy about accepting the gift. Whatever she was supposed to receive for her job, her part in this. Also, he could have been taking care of people. And once they killed him, those people started going through really hard times. Yes, it's 43 breaks down to 7, 32 break down to 5, and then we have another 7 here. This was a spiritual, oh, jeez. This is definitely due to some spell work that created this transformation, this change, this tower. Let me keep going because I'm getting a lot. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, see, freedom and love. That's what got left behind. That's what got left behind. I'm going to tell you something else, too. This is also highlighting the jealousy. This is also highlighting how his life changed drastically. This is what got left behind. Spirit God with empowerment. Finding inspiration, beauty, forgiveness, peace, and forgiveness again. He may have been trying to make up to the people whose lives he felt like he may have affected. Prosperity. He may have tried to do so through money, but that was definitely the motive here. Willpower. Yup, that was the motive. Tell me more, PopSmoke. What's this? Trust. Travel. See. Oh. Manifestation. I told y'all it was spell work. It came out already, but I'm telling you, I could feel it when I was trying to talk to you all. Not trying, when I was talking to you all. Manifestation and justice. Friendship. Look at this. Didn't it say fake friends, more than one, doing spell work? Heavy spell work being done. This also included the people in the industry, some people in the industry that pretended to be his friend. But this is mainly people close to him, the people who traveled with him. Wow. All right. Let me see something. Yep, look at that. Awareness. I'm telling y'all, he started tapping in. They was attacking this man, but they was opening up his chakras. They was attacking his chakras, trying to block them and cause an imbalance, but he was fighting back. Foundation and achievements. Look at this. But choose wisely, yep. Alright, tell me more. What's going on? A lot. Look, balance and sacral chakra. Intimacy and creativity. He was fighting back solitude. He was studying in his alone time. He may not have let other people know that. Yeah, he was researching religions and stuff. Look at the third eye chakra. I'm telling you, he started awakening, y'all. He started awakening to what was going on. And they said, God, damn. Look at that. He sacrificed them. This could even highlight the sacrifices he was forced to make to look at the waiting game. Yes. Oh my goodness. They wanted him also by himself. The third eye, the throat chakra. Didn't I say with my throat chakra even showed up though? Let me also say this. Somebody, if she was going to be a witness or something, somebody wanted her to hush. They didn't want her to balance out. See, this is a magician energy with this balance card. So it could have been an agreement. I heard NDA. I'm not. Wow. They may have made her sign an NDA. I know they had him sign one when he first went in the game. Awareness. Now, yeah, he started finding out. Look at the passionate night crossing this. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. He started researching. He awakened. He started looking into other people who were sacrificed. They might have took him out because he came across some type of truth. He definitely, I'm hearing demands, and he was speaking up for himself. They didn't want him speaking on information he found out. This could even be other information people told him. It definitely, I feel like, started affecting his passion either for certain people or for his to rap. Yep, mental conflict. Wow. Oh man, let me get some energy. Tell me more PopSmoke. Patience. Yeah, he may have had a game plan, but he was being plotted on the moment I feel like he spoke up. He might have kept it to himself. Maybe people was noticing it in certain things that he did say or his mannerism. Look at the oracle's gift. This man, thank you, Spirit. This man was chosen. This man was chosen. Thank you, Spirit. Look at the blossoming abundance. And I feel like he awakened to the fact that I don't have to go through them to do what I want to do, need to do to make this money. Maybe he said, I'll make X amount, and get out. They normally try to have plans like that. Wait till I get my money right. Envy is here. They envied him. I'm hearing it, but you envied me in the back of your mind. Oh, man. This is people who he definitely was showing love for. And they were so mad that they could not have his life, the limelight, the mansions and this and that. I feel like it's a number of people that played a part in this, y'all. That envy card is there. Was shining through and beyond ordinary. I'm telling y'all. 20, 30, 45, broken down to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. He was blowing up. He was getting ready to, man. A natural gift, a natural talent, a natural ability. A flow and style like no other. And they was sitting there envying him because they felt like they was in the shadows. They didn't like being in the background. It wasn't enough. Now he balancing things out for them with his money though. Look at the beautiful Uncaging. Look at that. Yeah. Look at this. Goddess of the Moon. 52 broken down to 7. I'm telling you. It was spell work being done. This man was being spiritually attacked from so many different directions. Woman holding the heart. Look at this. The garden and the gate. And the thinking man. Wow. Damn. It was a setup. This woman was part of the setup. This woman was part of the setup, period. Look at anxiety. That's why she's so stressed out. I didn't even see that at the bottom. That's why she's so stressed out. I can't make it up. Mask on, mask off. You understand what I'm saying? Mask on, mask off. This man is a thinking man. But the beauty of a woman, especially in that type of set, he was going to relax. He was going to focus on her beauty, on her, who he was entertaining and who was entertaining him. But she was wearing a mask. She had a dark reason why she was there. And she also, her job was to get him to let his guard down. Get him, oh my goodness. Wow. Keep hearing transformation with that number 5. Look at bearing the fruit. Bearing fruit is here. Yep, he had a lot of karmic attachments to him. A whole lot of karmic attachments. That was literally feeding off of him. So let's pull some tea. And let's pull from the 411. And I'm gonna wrap it up with some tarot, y'all. I have commitment issues. They're disloyal. Divine timing is at work here. I'm secretly envious of your life. I honestly feel like I failed you. Yeah, in a major way. This is what's so crazy. They allow themselves to be controlled by these demons. They get wrapped up in the illusions, in the material. Look, God, be more careful. I'm really playing games with you. I'm breaking out of my old patterns and I'm making changes to my life. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. See, let me explain something to you. When we change our life, there are always going to be, for the better, there are always going to be people who don't want that. And who's going to fight hard to keep us in what they, could be the old us or what the idea of us they had or what they really truly want for us. See, he didn't have time to be out there thugging in the streets or whatever with them. He's eating lobster and stuff now, but he didn't mind bringing them with him. You understand what I'm saying? He's showing love, man. Love and light. Even with peeping game that they was against him. But by the time it was too late, he probably figured out some stuff. He probably, if she quote unquote felt, how somebody who ain't never met this man before can notice something all off of him, but somebody who genuinely know him doesn't. PopSmoke was peeping game. He just didn't think it was that. My karmic is prego. It's not my baby. So these people, okay, let me say this. When I created that particular card, a lot of my cards and the messages on them are to be loosely interpreted based off the situation. It could have been somebody trying to put a baby on him. Maybe they didn't work. Okay, someone he was normally smashing on. Maybe they tried the whole baby thing to get him tired. Maybe it already came out. It wasn't his baby. He cut from that. The karmic is stalking you. I do feel like it's a feminine energy who he could have dealt with in the past. I feel like it was a number of people who, once he blew up, once he, made something of himself, that didn't like it. They didn't like it. They felt like they supposed to have his life, or they supposed to be the one that with him. If I can't have you, nobody can. Ain't nobody gonna enjoy that. Since I didn't get to enjoy that. Could have been some discrepancies behind the scene. Yeah, because I keep hearing a failed plan. And I even heard a failed abortion. So somebody could have been lying, somebody was pregnant, and somebody went and had an abortion once the baby never came about. It was all a lie. I want a paternity test. The kid is not mine. Or he flat, I got a paternity test. I can't get you off my mind. I got you on my mind, baby. Yeah, obsessed. I'm telling y'all, he has some people obsessed with him. I'm trying to get you pregnant. I'm trying to get pregnant by you. I'm really playing games. It all fell on. I'm really playing games with you. I'm alone. I'm in solitude. These are people who probably ain't got a man. If they do, they ain't PopSmoke. You get what I'm saying? In their mindsets. I feel alone in all of this. I'm alone. I'm in solitude. I feel alone in all of this. I'm very controlling. And there you have it. Yep. Tried to guilt trip him. This is mind games that was being played on him. Baby mama, baby daddy drama. He could even, even check to see if he had children. Because again, y'all, I don't, I do choose to cover their stories, but the things y'all can research on your own, I don't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But look at the baby mom, baby daddy drama. I'm avoiding accountability for my words and or actions. Look at this. I'm a karmic. Look at this. So either that didn't work or he was dealing with that behind the scenes. Okay. Of course, it's women who are going to try to get pregnant by him because he's PopSmoke, to get some money, to get this, to get that. Freedom and love. They keep bringing me back to that. I don't like to be challenged. I prefer to stay in my comfort zone. I refuse to change. These are a bunch of people who are unhealed and who don't want to heal. They happily sign contracts to come back into this lifetime, to cause chaos, destruction, to murder, steal, and kill, right? That's the enemy's plan. Please give me one more chance with you. I don't think I'm good enough for you. Insecure and intimidated by somebody, I'm not saying he was a great man to whoever, whenever he dealt with them, but what I am saying is this. I'm hearing back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all want me. That's the energy I'm getting. This is what is given to me. I'm really gay is here. Yeah, I definitely seen, somebody was being used as a beard or mustache, but I have commitment issues. So this could even be a woman or people like this. I feel like this, his baby mama may really be into women. I don't know if he has a baby mama. I think he does, though. I think he do have a son. He may have a daughter. I don't know, because like I said, I didn't check all that out. And if I don't know, I will say I don't know. Divine intervention, protected from the bad. Miracles are happening to you right now. I'm very controlling. He was being released. Yeah, privileged lady and gift. I'm telling you. Yes, and this was all off to the side with the root chakra and spiritually tapped in and gifted. He had spell work hitting him in all different directions, y'all. Controlling people, obsessed, people who are obsessed with him. Disloyal people. Okay, I feel like, yes, even women, it could even be men who was coming, for him. I'm really gay. I have commitment issues. I'm working on myself right now. Divine time is at work. He was being removed from all of this. Period. He's being removed from all of this. And they didn't like it. He was living a whole different life. I'm really selfish. Look at this. This is disgusting. To the point of taking his life. They didn't want him to have it. We can't enjoy it with you. If I can't have it for myself, look, I'm dealing with childhood trauma. Look at this. Unhealed people, like I said, who need to go somewhere and do some shadow work and heal, but they was wearing a fake mask. I'm wearing a fake mask. Beware, it's a snake in your grass. But he had frenemies in plain sight. I don't want to let my ex go. Look at this. Telling you, y'all, all type of chicks from his past. Like, I thought you was gay. I thought you didn't even like men. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. I thought you was straight. I thought, and now you saying you like men, you willing to come out the closet for me? He said that in his songs. Oh shoot. I think it was Welcome to the Party. It may not be. It may be Dior. No. I think it's Welcome to the Party. He said all of my comments. He called them out. So that's what I'm telling you. It's some funny business. He could even got drunk with his supposedly, best friend. They drinking and stuff like that. And the best friend may have tried to come on to him. I can't see him still having him around. But I don't know. I don't feel like it was, though. I feel like it was people from his past and just all type of other people he didn't know. All right? This could even highlight all of the homosexual acts that goes on that a lot of them are forced into as initiation behind the scenes in Hollywood. But these are people who are afraid of his success. I got caught by my karmic. I'm winning by any means necessary. Somebody could have caught somebody up. See, that's what I'm saying. That may be why he asked for a paternity test. It may have even been a child that he thought was his. But these are people who didn't want to let him go. And romantic and otherwise. He started cutting people off. You know how it is, when you come in love and light, you want to see everybody win. You want to see everybody eat. Hey, you don't like me, I don't care. I still want to see you eat. I'll still tell you about an opportunity that'll help you. But these people are impulsive. Impulsively throwing magic, impulsively doing stuff, low vibrational. and don't care. Codependent on him for everything and others for everything. It says I'm codependent on my karmic for everything. Look, I'm afraid of your success. This is what fell down, but it fell down just like this. The karmic said, I'm wearing a false mask. Spirit was trying to tell him, beware, you have a snake in your grass who don't want you to eat, don't want you to win, afraid of your success, all in their ego. Y'all may have to turn me down if I'm a little loud, baby, because, what else, PopSmoke? What else you want us to know? What else happened? I got caught by my karma. See that? Oh, they just gave me, she was part of it. Yeah, she was catching him doing all of that, and it may have made her feel uneasy because, again, I don't feel like she knew everything that was part of the plan. Now she became haunted after it went down by her choices. I'm sure it traumatized her. You not knowing how everything gonna happen, or you thinking it's gonna happen one way, and you got 4 men coming in through a room, you in there by yourself, supposedly, while he in the shower, and here come 4 men, masked up men, in the room with guns and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to let my ex go. Came right out and fell right here. This could even be the fact that that best friend could have even been dealing with people who, are her groupies. I have a same-sex lover. One of these karmics, or some of these karmics, definitely have a same-sex lover. I'm lying to divine master, divine feminine about you. I want divine master, divine feminine back. You can't have him or her anymore. He loves me. He loves you, not me, and I owe back child support. Tell me more, PopSmoke. What you want us to know? What happened? What happened? Thank you. I'm plotting on your divine master, divine feminine. The people who were sitting here pretending to love him. It fell right on spiritual attacks, protect yourself, and love. These are people he loved and cared about. But see, he had self-love, and he was discovering himself. These are people who cared about the things that, materialistic things. See, Mars is in retrograde. Mars ruled the first house. Mars is currently in retrograde. Everything happens for a reason. Y'all, mark my words. It may be some new developments on the PopSmoke case. He loves you, not me. This is a mess. Anything else these comments have to say, Spirit? PopSmoke, is it anything else you want us to know for this day? CDB, karmic and divine masculine, divine feminine is fighting. Karmic is abusive. You will always belong to me. This is somebody he had a very toxic past, or people he had a very toxic past with, who felt like they owned him in some shape, like they had entitled, very entitled. They had entitlement over him. I'm trying to destroy your life. That was the goal, though. That was the goal. Radical acceptance with past life connection. He made peace with it. And I really feel like he may have been dealing with a woman who really is gay. Maybe she was just using him for his money, just wanted a baby by him for money, privileged lady with the gift. And when he stopped keeping her up, her lifestyle and everything, or he could have, like I said, found out the truth that she was using him, the truth about pregnancies, maybe even abortions, or abortion that maybe she supposedly had. Guilt tripping him. I feel alone in all of this. I just lost our baby, or just, went and had an abortion, or I'm getting that from this energy here. She but it's because she was controlling, a narcissist, amongst other things. So I'm just going to sum it all up. Butt deck. Sum it all up, Pop. Yep, 2 of Wands. Now they don't know what to do. They don't know if they're going or coming. Looking out the window, some of them probably looking out the window, expecting him to pull up spirits. So that's the damn truth. They also know the truth is going to come out in some shape, fashion, or form. He didn't know what to do either. Because he started understanding the illusions that was going on all around him. Also, yep, they was trying to keep the truth a secret, but look at the Justice in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. They are going to get karma because they did this with a clear conscience. They did this with a clear conscience. They don't want him to have justice. Look, they party. They celebrate it. I can't make it up. Look at their... I'm trying not to cuss, y'all. I'm trying not to be too loud. But look at the Knight of Wands. Impulsive. Promiscuous. Flighty. They was not loyal in the first place. They quickly moved on. Like I said. Look at that. 3 of Wands. Quickly moved on. Yep. 3 of Wands came back out with the Page of Swords. Flipped like this because they knew they wasn't going to be investigated. Some of them get readings to see. But see, that's what was hidden. Thank you, Spirit. That's what was hidden. It could even be this reading that's going to help. So I don't know. I hope. You know, not hope. I affirm. That's the whole point of me doing this. Okay? To help justice, even if it's just with us knowing the truth. Okay? They can't keep the truth from us. He was watched, though. I'm telling y'all right now, he was watched. Unknown to him. Unbeknownst to him. That's what I was trying to say. But I was getting oblivious. Somebody was doing some oblivious spells on him, too. I feel like he was, I'm telling you, to weaken him as well. And even his memory. The oblivious spells is to, like, people do that when they want you to forget about something. Oh, I cheat on you, but I want you to forget about it because I want you to forgive me, let me back in, or do something else. But, you know, I don't want you to know who I really am. Illusion spells. It was a lot of illusions. But it was all to break his confidence. Yeah, somebody definitely gets readings and stuff. Now, it could be an investigator that's been looking in this case quietly to find any holes in the stories. I heard collaborations. All right, 10 of Wands is here. Yep. They're getting weak. They try to move on. It's all good. And let me also say this. Somebody could start applying pressure, or maybe applying pressure behind the scenes. Knight of Wands with the 5 of Wands. Also, it's always a weak link. Knight of Swords with the 2 of Swords. Somebody may not see something coming. Somebody gonna tell. Something getting ready to come out. Somebody is definitely gonna run down on the people involved. They're gonna find, or they have found the weak link. I also get the energy that somebody or some people involved feel like he deserved it, which is not cool. Okay, so hold on. He didn't know he was being watched that night. See how the music stopped? He could have had music playing. It could have stopped just like that. All of a sudden, the music it just messed all the way up. Complete error message on the screen. Wow. When the music stops. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, he was caught off guard by multiple people. You see how they climbing up? It could have been 5 people and not 4. Somebody could have failed. Somebody may not have been able to climb all the way up, though. Somebody could have stayed behind as a lookout. They climbed up. They climbed into them. I think something more happened, y'all. Okay, so also, I don't know if that lady is all right or the people involved. I think somebody's snitching or somebody's going to snitch. The hangman is here. Yeah, because I feel like when they was originally for the one. See, here's the thing. Y'all amazed on who I was involved in behind the scenes. Okay, yep, that's the truth. Look at the truth and clarity. Uh, these even the police and stuff be behind it. They take orders. You understand what I'm saying? Puppet master. They take orders. I don't get into all that over here, but I will on the other side. Look at the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, yes, it's some spell work being done. It's been heavy spell work to keep him oblivious to the truth. Two of Cups with the Chariot, so that he would continue on dealing with these people. Somebody from it's people from his past that played a part in this. Ace of Wands is here. I'm telling you. Yeah, down to females mad because he moved on to other people. Look at the Magician. I can't make it up. His life was being heavily manipulated. He had men and women attacking him. But it was only making him to operate in his King of Wands energy. He's already a Leo, but in his King of Wands energy. The King of Wands and Queen of Wands is the most spiritual out of all of them, the most tapped in. Those are people with occult knowledge. Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. He started finding out. Let me slow down though. Somebody definitely paid. Look at the King of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody paid. Somebody paid for this to be done. And he looked out for his family because he loved them. Yep, these are selfish people. These are selfish people because they know he looked out for them. And all they did was take from him. Fake love. Because they couldn't stand to see him ascending, succeeding, elevating his life. When pigs fly, they never thought that he was going to be anything other than what was, look at this. Because he had a history, a record, a police record. He done been to jail before. They wanted to keep him in a mental prison. They didn't want him to think that he could ever. He had spell work being done on him before he even. I can't make it up. Look at the 8 of Wands. To keep him from progressing before any of that transpired. And then once he got into the music industry, he really started getting attacked. I can't make it up. He really started getting attacked. He definitely could have participated in some rituals and stuff for his family, but he wasn't in, I think he started seeing stuff. He started seeing people's true colors. He also started seeing some weird stuff going on. He definitely could have had the gift of being able to see people's spirits, auras, any of that. Demons, in other words, they're light, they're demons. Yep, Ten of Swords. And he may have known that a betrayal was going to come his way. I also feel like he just knew he was being betrayed. Look at the Emperor, the Four of Swords, with the Ten of Swords coming out on top. Yep. He could have even told these record labels he wanted to go a different route. Look at the Nine of Pentacles. They knew he would have been successful on his own accord. Yep. Look at the Hermit card. God, he could have been getting wise counsel from someone. But I'm telling you, these are hermits. They intentionally created obstacles in this man's life. They pretended, these people smiled in his face. Some of them went to practitioners and paid these people. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. But the whole set is, he was giving genuine love. And these are people who just felt left out in the cold. from his life. Selfish people. People with poverty mindsets. Five of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. They damn sure just didn't want him to have it. They wanted him to rob people's PayPal. Look at the spell work. Look at that. I can't make it up. Lovers in reverse. These people was not for him. They was behind the scenes doing things to create this tower, these towers. But I'm telling you, I feel like once he passed, they started feeling that. Because this is somebody, he was showing love to them. He was showing love to them in so many ways. Look at that Queen of Cups. He was showing love to them. He definitely could have a baby mama, a better baby mama that played a part. It's going to come to the light, though. It's going to come to the light. He showed love even when he was successful, even in the limelight. Look at that. And all they want to do is cause heartbreak and pain in his life. And they're not going to get away with it. I'm telling you now. They could have even been sleeping with each other. Look at this. That's a lot of communication. A lot of magic being thrown. He was an unstoppable force. Unstoppable force. This definitely, with that Ten of Cups and a death and rebirth. Look at this. They was throwing it at his family. Oh, this is highlighting the fact it was his own family that was throwing it at him. I can't make it up. High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles with the moon. What? That's it. What do y'all want me to say? What do y'all want me to say? Because, baby, his own family, they were secretly doing work on him, creating illusions themselves, fear, trying to break his confidence, all type of ways they was trying to attack him, trying to put babies on him, trying to just anything, trying to get him to mess with women that's trying to put babies on him and do this and do that, trying to take from him, paying people to do the spell work on him and all. See, but the towers is hitting these practitioners and all. It's all going, what happens in the dark comes to the light. We got the sun and the moon falling right here together. The high priestess with this tower. Eight of Pentacles slam in the middle. It is backfired. They may have took him out, but the wrath that they have unleashed on themselves and their family, when they thought they was going to have this Ten of Cups, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Look at Three of Swords still at the bottom. It's over with. And they're going to feel that. They're going to feel that. They're going to feel that. I'm going to pull up from the 401 and all of that on the other side, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump on over. I love y'all. I appreciate you all joining in with me. Y'all, let's hear. With that Earth Mother, they just brought me back to that. His mama may have been begging him. To free himself from what was going on, or warning him about some things. Mark my words, y'all getting ready to see some stuff. I don't know when. Some stuff gonna come out. It's gonna be a new development with this. Because Spirit is addressing these people, I heard, one by one. Tit for tat, from pillar to post. These people gonna feel it, and somebody gonna come in and this could be somebody. I'm telling you, whoever this is somebody who's being threatened. This is somebody who's being attacked. This is somebody who may be tired of seeing this happen to multiple people, tired of being forced to be a part of it. Maybe somebody just scared for their life, but I'm mainly getting attacked. Because I feel like he was the type of person who would stand his ground. And this could even be something they didn't want to admit or may not recognize about him, that they are incorporating to give them strength to tell it. Or it could just be to save their own hide. Or hoping it'll, save their literally save their life. See, he was tapped in. He would know if somebody was his ops. I'm trying to tell y'all. He was tapped in. They was doing heavy spell work on this man. so that he would be oblivious to what was going on, even though he was sitting there suffering in silence in some type of way, but mainly because he loved these people. And they betrayed him. So jealous, they betrayed him. They wanted to put him being the boss to rest, because they thought they was going to be able to come in and take it, have it, his life. He felt, he may not have known how it was going to happen, y'all, but he felt it. All right, let me clean everything up, pick all these cards up, and we're going to go to the other side and do the 411. We're going to see what's going on from a past life that ties into this, especially with him being a chosen vessel. Especially this, excuse me, being dark magic, even if he wasn't chosen, let me say that. It's a very heavy spiritual component, though. He's definitely a divine being. All right. And something going on in past life karma, past life connections, past life justice. All that kept coming out. There's something going on from a past life that tied into it. These are people who look, not only look, but look into people's Akashic records, or at least try to access them. Who looks into people's, natal charts. It's a spiritual war, honey. That's the blueprint to a person's life, a person's destiny. It tell you everything you need to know. If you know how to read them, tell you everything you need to know. Doesn't mean it's going to work. If he had cut off people, this could be the fact these people have betrayed him in the past, but some of these people he still allowed off the strength of who they were to him, those titles. This is my cousin, this is my uncle, this is my, my uncle that came, or my aunt that came, or whoever, please look out for Billy, because, you're doing really good, and I just want Billy to, maybe if he see you and around you, he looks up to you, but they really karmic themselves is really because Billy giving them money that you give him. They eat and benefit off of it, No different than people telling people to stay in marriages or relationships and stuff, because I don't have to deal with that person. If you break up with them, then I'm gonna have to deal with them. I don't want to have to do that. Or, well, you give this person money to do this and do that, and I benefit from it. I can then turn around and ask that person for some money or to do something for me or whatever, the situation is. I don't have to give them money, because if you break up with them, they'll start asking me for money. Anything. It's crazy. But this is what he wanted us to know on part 1. I will extend it. Let me say that it isn't part 2 on the other side. It's me extending it on the other side. He should have freed himself, really again, from the people who he loved and cared about. But it's hard. It's hard. When you don't know who and what to protect yourself from, how can you? It's sad because that he didn't deserve that. This man was taking back control of his life. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. Thank you, Spirit. Doesn't mean we're supposed to have our lives taken from us. Our life taken from us, Period. So yeah, I'm gonna get a timestamp. Okay, we're gonna put a date on it and everything, some times on it. So the link will be below to join me on the other side, all right? I love you all. Sending you all love, light, peace, and happiness. Prosperity, wealth, strength, comfort, and all those great high vibrating things, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Keep your head up. Until we meet again. Namaste.